Your brain loves to be lazy. That's the message of Daniel Kahneman's Thinking Fast and Slow. And in this video I'm going to talk about 3 examples of how your impulses are tricking you, but also at the end I'm going to explain the good news of how you can actually turn laziness into productivity. Because this is something that I rarely hear people talk about, but it's something I found when you connect thinking fast and slow to another model. There are 2 systems in our brain. The first one you can think of as the rabbit. It's fast, unconscious, impulsive, and you just don't have to think about it. It's your reflex. The second you can think of as the turtle. It requires focus and effort and energy. Now let me give you an example of the first system in action in your own mind right now. One night I was walking around with a heat camera so I could see warm spots around me in the environment. It was dark and I was walking through the forest and I came across this huge warm pile. And I was really curious what it was, and because it was warm I put my finger inside of it, obviously. After which I turned on the flashlight and I found out that it was horse shit. Now, why I'm telling this story is that either you're gonna laugh about this or you're gonna be disgusted about this. And those things, those reactions that you are experiencing are part of system 1. They are going automatically and you have no control over it unless you are aware of it. Now, a famous example about how your system 1 is tricking you is called the baseball example. So answer this question. If a baseball bat and a baseball together cost €1.10 and the baseball bat is €1 more expensive than the baseball, how much does the baseball cost? Now your first number 1 system, your fast thinking intuitive system will say the baseball costs 10 cents. Now if you start using your second system and you start actually thinking about it, you're gonna realize that if the baseball costs 10 cents and the baseball bat is €1 more, then the baseball bat would cost €1.10 and together they would make €1.20. So the answer is the baseball bat is 5 cents, because if the baseball bat is €1 more than the baseball, it would be €1.05 together with the baseball of 5 cents makes €1.10. So this is an example of how your intuition and your fast thinking system is tricking you. Until you start to put some effort and focus into the question, you're gonna realize that it's actually different. Now, another example that Daniel Kahneman gives in his book about slow system 2 thinking, where you need a lot of effort, is parking in a narrow space. But he says that this is not the case for garage attendants. And I think this is really important because it shows that these 2 systems are not ultimately binary, but you can move something that takes effort into something that doesn't take effort anymore. And that's what you get when you combine flow and the model that I'm going to talk about next. So at the beginning of the video I said that you can be lazy and productive at the same time. And how this would work, if you think about the garage attendant parking in a narrow spot, is because he was in the flow, he was constantly practicing, and this is how we learn things. First, you're gonna be unconscious and unskilled. So before you've ever driven a car, you're not even aware of how difficult it is, and you've never tried it, you don't have skills. Now you're gonna start to take driving lessons, you're becoming consciously unskilled. You're going to realize how difficult it is to park into a narrow spot, and after some training you're becoming consciously skilled. So you're gonna feel good about it, you know you can do it, you're aware of your skills, and if you train even more you're going to get to the point where you are unconsciously skilled, so it doesn't take up any effort and energy anymore. And this is actually how we can move from system 2 of high focus and high energy through flow and through practice towards system 1, where it becomes automatic. Hopefully this video made you more aware of your quick thinking and how you can sometimes trick yourself, but also the possibility to grow and to become unconsciously skilled in something. So I'm gonna end this video and ask you, what was the most important thing out of this video for you? Thanks, and I will see you in the next one.